What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's TK Profit from Profit Takers. We hop on at the top of every week. Check out the news, figure out where the volatility is. Then we identify setups that we're going to take and we trade them live. So let me go ahead. Let's take a look at TradingView. Let's see what we got. Oh, man. All right, so oil. Took a couple oil buys. Let me see if this thing is working properly. We took a couple oil buys. Those are my entries. So the same places that you see the risk reward ratio tools. Those are the areas that we have entries on TradingView. I like to do analytics on TradingView because it's a lot cleaner to me. That's why we do this in this manner. Now, the thing that we talked about on Sunday, which was pound USD possibly pulling back from here. Let's make sure that's right. What's up, everybody on YouTube? But in Sunday's session, we talked about price breaking out of consolidation and breaking above this area to retest this double top on the 1 hour. So far, price not only broke above this structural level, but it looks like after consolidating here, we'll see that break that we discussed Sunday. Look at that. So as far as a reversal, I won't be looking for anything like that until Thursday. So we'll see how price responds. We'll look for some quick scalps tomorrow. And Thursday, we'll see if we can get a nice impulsive move in the opposite direction. So this is pound USD again. We're gonna set some alerts right here, then move on. Now that we see we got some stop losses that should be right above these relatively equal highs here, what we want to do is see price break above this structural level. What do I use for structure out here? I think it's actually this. Let me see. Yeah, cool. So I want to see price break above that structural level. I'm pretty sure this one is going to get broken. So I want to see a break right there, a retest, and we're going to trade this to this high. Was that retested? It was. We're in the US. What's going on, everybody over there on YouTube? All right, so that's what we're looking for on pound USD. On US oil, we just got a pullback after we hit TP1. I didn't even celebrate that TP. Let's get a celebration. Big win for that TP, man.
Win! Win, 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 win! Yeah!
What time frame is this? This is the 1 hour on oil. So we just got to break above this pivot high right here. What I was looking for is actually price to move up a little higher to get a few more solid closes before this pullback happened. But it's okay. So this pullback came. Let's see what is going on the smaller time frame. See if we can find some type of support. Now we got a fair value gap right here. It was kind of already played. Let's see. See something on the 30-minute. Now on the 2 hour, this is definitely a double top. We got 43 minutes left in this candle close. 43 minutes US oil. This 30-minute area right here, I'm looking at this area because it's right above the structural level that it just broke. So what I'm doing, let me draw it for you. I'm looking for a break above a structural level. Now you'll see price playing around. It'll start to ping pong in between the pivot high that it just broke and the structural level that we want it to break. So what I'm trying to do is stay out of the damn way and wait until we get a clear break above and a retest of this level before I take that trade going to the opposite direction. And that's what's going on right here. So this is that pivot high that price just broke. This very well could be a false breakout if this area right here is not respected. But if it is, you'll see price just traveling in range right here on Wednesday. Then it'll shoot up. And what do I trade? ES. I trade everything, man. It's all the same. But right now, this is US oil that we're looking at. So let me go out to a different time frame. I entered in a position right here at the lows, pretty much using the same concept I saw. These were the pivot highs. Price broke above in this area. And when it pulled back, we entered in that trade. I'll show you guys the entry in a second. I'm live. I'm on a live account. And I did the same thing right here. So price was at this level. We got that break above. When it pulled back, I entered in that setup. Let me show you the entries. So these are the entries on my live account right now. What we're doing is pretty much waiting to see what's going to happen at. Oh, let me see. You guys can't see it over there on YouTube. Waiting to see what's going to happen right here at this level.
Are you looking to start your own business? Well, look no further.
Yeah, I'm on the live, but I like funded accounts. You know, I support that funded mission. But I like to trade swing trades, long-term setups. And sometimes you'll get a sharp pullback. So what I mean is something like this. Let's say we entered in down here at the lows. Right here, I know this thing is still a buy. I know it's just going to give a short pullback. In the funded account, I can't sell that without closing my buy. That's why I trade my live account, because I can catch everything. I can keep my buy open, take this short scalp, add to my buy. You know, I can have fun for real. Oh, you'll pass it, man. Hey, a big win for Jamie for passing that prop firm challenge, man. Big win.
Win. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it, man. Just believe in yourself, man. That's why in our company I like to trade for free, because the issue with trading is not trading itself. It's patterns that repeat themselves over and over again. The thing that people have issues with is mindset. That's why I let you guys trade with me for free, so you can see no matter how much I give you, the thing that you're going to run into is the person in the mirror, man. And that's why we always speak highly about our mindset series, Structure Breaking, the Codex. All of these things come together to put you in the right position to where you manage yourself properly when we get into the market. Oh, Jamie said, hey, yeah, we got to celebrate everything, man. Big kids. All right, so this is what we're looking at right now, U.S. oil, man. Now, if we get right here, price decides it wants to respect that level. Oh, okay, cool. It very well could hit the bottom of this cloud and then turn around. So I'm going to look into possibly putting a buy right there. I just saw another question pop up. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, we got room. How do I know when to buy into a trade? But how to confirm? Hold on one second. Let me actually put this trade setup in profit. Let me protect this position right quick since we're already in profit. What we don't want to do is lose a winning trade. Let me put this down here and break even. And go to the 30-minute. What was that? Okay. Now, mostly what I do, let me read your question again, make sure I'm on topic for you. How do you know when to buy into a trade? So I got different concepts that I use, but the most common one is definitely the break and retest. Okay? Because it's the easiest thing that you can use, and it doesn't work all the time, but you get the best risk reward ratio on your trade setups. So I'm gonna show you how to confirm it. Give me 1 second. Let me put in this other trade. So I showed you guys on TradingView. We got that break above that pivot high. I want to see if this area is going to be retested. So I'm going to enter my buy for this trade with a pending order. I like pending orders because it takes me away from trades emotionally. So we got this thing that we say, and it's making profits without being present. And this is what I mean by it. Just doing your homework before the market even gets to your position. Put your limit order in, whether it's a buy limit or a sell limit. And you just either wake up to figure out you learned the lesson, or you wake up to profit. But in this case, we woke up to some money. There, y'all saw how that beat dropped for me? That shit was cool. All right, let me go back to TradingView and see what that last target was. Let's see. Put this TP in. All right. So now for this particular trade setup, if it pulls back to that level, it's going to activate automatically. Okay. So that's what we got on, what is this? U.S. oil. Let's go check out this news. Wednesday we got AUD news, but that's around, a little after this time. So that's not necessarily helpful for us during the London or the New York session. So we'll just have to look through these things and see where they are structurally to figure out where to go from there.
Introducing Iron Beam, the best choice for futures trading. Iron Beam is the industry leader.
Oh, I like that beat. Okay. So we're actually looking for this setup. And we missed it. Oh, damn. My bad. Now, comfort. Gotta help me. Gotta help me. Let me go back to US Oil and talk about confirming that breakout. It just hit me. You can't let me forget about you like that, man. I just had to make sure I put those trades in because I had a couple weeks where I did all of this damn work analyzing and I didn't put the damn trade setups in. So I had to make sure that I did that this time. So back to confirming those buys for that break and retest. So this was the original area that we were looking at. And like I said, I like to see multiple closes above. That'll let you know that the momentum is real, that it's a serious move versus something like this and it just falls back. I like to see something like this where we got multiple candles, okay? Now after it broke this level here, this move is the retest. And as soon as that happened, we enter this trade setup and we have a nice position on US Oil right there from that area. Let me go back to my terminal so y'all can see it. That position at the bottom, that's our original position that I was just showing you guys. But it was off a simple concept, break and retest, break and retest. Now as far as the risk reward on the higher time frames, there's a area at the highs that needs to be retested. But let me just show you from here. Oh damn, put that back. That's an actual trade. So right here where we entered and the stop loss that I had, if I just took that trade set up to where it is right now, that's a 1-to-7 risk reward ratio trade setup just from entering in on the retest of a structural break. So it's a way to keep trading real simple. It takes you away from the fancy strategies, the overly complicated terms. It also takes you away from reading candlesticks. So it's a lot of things that you can avoid just from looking for something simple like that. But you will have to be patient. Does that mean you don't need to learn those things? No. Definitely learn every aspect of the field that you want to use as a vehicle to take you away from your job. But what I'm saying is, the more you learn, you'll see you can be successful by keeping things simple.
Don't call an attorney.
Appreciate the follow. Alright, cool. I ain't like the way that Mike made the ice sound like I assaulted the ice and shit. That mic is too nice. Alright, so again, we didn't see anything in the news that'll really help us for tomorrow. Let me go. You heard that shit say something? I didn't like it. I did not do that like that. Alright, cool. So right here, we'll look at this area as a key level. We're pretty much going to look for the exact same thing. I told you guys, normally when price breaks a pivot high, you'll see consolidation in between that pivot high that it broke and the one that's above it, which was this area right here. So the exact same thing that we're looking at on oil, it's a possibility right here. So I'm gonna keep it simple. When I take an alert, place the alert above the high. Just put one right here. Now, we're definitely looking for the break above. So we'll just wait. If it breaks beneath, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna take advantage of it. Real simple. You go to a higher time frame and you find the next structural level. The next key high that you have is right here. If we break that high, the next key level is right here. We have all of these rejections. So when you get that break, what I do is I enter on that retest, and every key level that I see, I place a target right there, giving myself different areas in the market to pay myself. So that's why you'll see TP1, 2, and 3. And in most cases, we get all of them hit. And then sometimes that thing hit TP1, TP2, and turn around. So you definitely got to add different positions so you have room to take profit on some of your trades versus just taking one trade on your setup. Now you got to try to hold it to make sure you get every inch that you put together in your risk reward ratio. Let's make it more practical. All right, so we got these alerts set, man. Let's move on, man. Hey, look at that. So pretty much the same thing that I was telling you guys about the break and retest. It happened right here on AUDJPY. Created resistance right there. This is the area that you got that break above. This move was the retest. And that's the uptrend. Okay, that was a couple weeks ago. I know I wouldn't miss nothing like that right now. All right, cool. Let's see. Was that area retested? Now this is where stuff can get a little tricky. So we got these highs right here. Anytime you see highs like this, you got stop losses above them. This move could have been a liquidity grab. Let me see what's going on right here with this high. To keep it simple, liquidity is just stop losses. When traders see the market rejecting at the same level, whether it's at the highs or lows, they put their stop losses right there. The market can see it on the institutional side and it will reach above, take your damn money, and go in the opposite direction. Okay, so no, this thing was not replayed. So it looks like this. Oh damn, barely. Yeah, they barely missed it. So it looks like this move could possibly be a liquidity grab. Let's see. Now, what is this? On the 3-hour time frame right now, we got a possible double top forming. So that supports what we just saw, that there could be a potential rejection right here, this area. Now, something that we want to keep in mind, at the last structural level that we saw, price gapped up. That gap needs to be filled. So this is how I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to wait for the next hour and 25 minutes because I want to make sure that this pattern closes as a double top. It don't need to kind of look like it, almost be it. It needs to close underneath this candle so it could be exactly what we're looking for. From there, back to the profits without being present method. I want to put a limit order right on that right shoulder. Stop loss above the high. And I'm going to see that gap getting filled. And when we hit that gap, I'm going to take a buy. to see those highs being broken. That beat is crazy. Yeah, camp out. It's that time. It ain't always time to trade, man. You definitely gotta have that mindset. Sometimes you just have to be still. Another huge piece that keeps you from either being great or being in your own way. That's why mindset is key, man. Very important. That's why we got that Kodak series to get you guys in place mentally. We also got workbooks to go along with that series to help you be more active with the process of transformation. Damn, so I would place this limit order, but again, we need to wait for this hour and 20 minutes to close. So we're gonna wait. I'm gonna set a timer. We'll come back, and if this thing works out like this, these will be our targets. Okay. We got multiple rejections right there, so that'll be TP2 will be around that area. This was the previous level of structure. This pivot high. So TP want to be there. And that's how we find the trade setup. Create our bias. Give ourselves multiple targets so we can take profit as price moves. And then we just wait. The part that nobody likes. But when you master waiting, man, you master winning. Big win.
Win! Win, 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 win! Yeah!
Let me turn this mic off. Last time they tried to play me with that ice. You won't get me twice. Alright, so that'll be it with this thing, man. I'm also gonna set an alert here on all of these targets as well as the stop loss. So a lot of people also think, oh, when I start trading, I gotta watch the market. I don't do that shit. I don't do that at all. I couldn't even finish the sentence. I do not watch the market. We do analytics for about an hour, and we go on with our day. Analytics for an hour and trade for an hour. I thought there was oh, okay, they made an update. I'm like, what is going on? I was just on here yesterday. Got you. So they just gave you a new tab. Got you. Yeah, so like I was saying, you set those alerts and put those things in place. That way you don't have to stare at the charts. And when your alerts are triggered, you'll know when you need to head to your trade so you can monitor them. Whoa. Oh, same thing over here. Easy. So AUD, CUD, JPY is showing up the same way. It's AUD, JPY. Alright, so here's this gap. I'm looking to buy from there. Target is this resistance level above it. Bree, what up? How you feeling, love? Oh, I missed you too, Bree. Everybody had to get together and cook again, man. That was pretty fun. Alright, so right now what I'm doing is just trapping price, okay? So when you learn how to master spotting consolidation, then you unlock one of your superpowers in this thing. As soon as you get to this point, you will clearly be able to see the resistance levels above it and the support levels beneath it. Okay, so this is important. So when you get a breakout, if we get a break above and it does not respect this high, I know we're going to this area right here. It's just clockwork. Same thing. Instead, if it goes down, hits this level and it doesn't break, I know this high is about to get taken out. So that's actually what what I teach in the course. I just gave it to you guys. That's it. Real simple, real simple. The only thing is being calm enough to execute it, man. It's so crazy. You get to marking this stuff up. Like, no way this shit is this easy. It is.
Your workflow is important to us. Please wait indefinitely.
With Monday.com's intuitive work management.
Monday.com is nice. You want a stock prediction? Is that the ticker symbol? Oh, okay, yeah, it's Trump's new merger. Okay, I'll check it out. All right, so we got these different possibilities set up right here. After we trap price, the only thing that we need to do is set alerts either below or above it. Because when you turn around on the inside, unless you're scalping, you just put yourself in a position to be fooled. Now, good chance right there, if that low holds, this could be that trade that pushes it up there. So let's test it out. Test out the theory. That's what I'm saying. I'm not taking that trade, just to clarify. All right, let's check this out. Let's see what Travmo got going on. I put that on the wrong one. From a quick look, that looked crazy, brother. But I'm gonna dive into it. What was it? GRYP. Boom. Let me put this back on. It's Trump's Bitcoin merger. Are we going back? Okay, let's see. Ugh. Okay, so things like this aren't safe. I'm gonna explain why. Okay, so with something like this, especially when they're really new like this, you really don't have a low. So it very well could give you a move up to retest this level and drop more to take you out. So this is what I tell you guys to do. Find the closest high. In this case, is this area right here. So that's around $6, $9. And I'm gonna explain this as I go, okay? Don't be upset with me. I know you guys hear these things and y'all get really excited. But everything that I'm explaining, I'm gonna tell you why it's important. So if price breaks above this high and you get that break and retest that we were talking about, then this thing is safe. Right now, it could definitely drop way beneath this level. So that's the main reason. Now, if you are really disciplined with stop losses, Meaning, if this thing gets to a certain point, you are willing to cut this shit off without being emotional, I would say now is the best time to enter this. But right underneath at this level right here, you need to let this shit go, because it could drop so far that you can lose everything that you invested in it. And then after you lose, it'll move up. So it very well could be a great game, but now is not the time. It is really risky. Okay? So that's the only thing I can tell you about this thing. We want to wait until you can enter now and put your stop loss right here and close this shit if it hits this level. And the next thing is to wait until you get a break above this. Wait on that retest and then get in. Oh, no problem, bro. Appreciate the follow, man. So we also show you guys how to set up your demo account so you can trade live with us for free. We share these trade setups and we place them, execute everything live as well. So you can head to our website. It's at the bottom of the page. And make sure you guys get access to that Trading Essential bundle. You can start at no cost, man. What the clock say? All right. So we actually got to head out. So we're going to open up for a couple questions. I say for about 10 minutes. Got a couple people on here, man. Anything you guys want to know about the market? Anything you want to know about getting your account set up? About moving forward? Let me know. Bree! I'm on TV, Bree. So let's see. Okay, so we got a question over here on YouTube. You said I gotta come on more. Hold on, Bree. Let me get you. Let me get active with you on that. So on YouTube, yes, you guys can trade with us for free. That's what I recommend. I want everybody to trade for free first, so you can test it out for yourself and get the feel for it. Then you move into making investments. But that link, I'll go back to the page. It's ProfitTakersEU.com, and you can get started up. Now back to you, Bree. I do want to come on here more, but what's been happening is people have really been liking it and enjoying it, and I'm not ready, because this is my main focus. I had about 30 students. Everybody said they understood it, they did well, but when they started trading with me, they see how easy it was to make that money. They would run away from being coached into, let me do this shit myself, and they would give all that money back. And then they start hiding this shit. Like, hey man, where you at? I done fucked my account up. So I wanted to focus on the mindset series to get that piece in place first, man. Because if I can get you in a position where you understand that you are really the only thing that can hold you back using this codex, then I know for a fact that we'll not only get you to win, but get you to win consistently. So until that thing is done, I'm really on here sporadically, just sharing. You make money when I'm up here, but I don't want to get them too excited until all the pieces are in place. Because once this shit start moving, it won't stop. It ain't gonna stop. Big wins.
Win! Yeah!
Yeah, so I'm holding off on purpose, Bree. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna cut the light back on. I'm silly as hell, y'all. I get serious, but I'm really so fucking silly. That's how I'm able to break things down like this. This joy keep you from being upset and beating yourself up when you think you failed. But where's the full screen? This will be it for today, you guys. I appreciate you for hopping on with us. Again, we hop on at the top of the week, look at the news, figure out what the volatility will be. We identify trade setups throughout the week, and we place them live. For those that want to trade with us, you can start at no cost. Head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com, and get that Trading Essentials bundle. And with it, you also get the free trial to our Mindset series, the Codex. We also have books along with this series to help you develop. And we have the Trading Compass. This helps you guys navigate yourself while trading. You log your trade setups and your emotional state throughout the process. As soon as you identify the problem, you know what to fix. We also have 6 steps to trading with consistent results. This covers all of the concepts that I give you guys in the live sessions. We have merch as well, and you can join us by getting the beginner bundle, tier 2, or upgrading to elite. But as always, remember, you're only one trade away from living. Why fight to stay the same, man? Let's go.